Good afternoon, friends. So today we are going to learn a common paper 1 for UG students of University of Calicut. The paper's title is Reading from the Fringes. So in this text you have 4 modules, and I'm gonna focus on module number 3, wherein we are going to learn a lesson which is titled as Fire, which is written by Nigida Gill. So before going to that chapter, I just want to talk about the nature of that module. So this module is titled as Gender Equality. So here you will be learning, it means in that module you will be learning different lessons which can be related with gender studies, and which will enlighten you about the significance of keeping equality among genders. So in this lesson we will be learning importance of talking about gender, especially oppressed gender or marginalized gender. So this text means this poem is titled as Fire. Fire, we all know that fire means a kind of spark, right? So this is not a particular gender, means a poem related to a particular gender. Though this poem is written by a female writer, however, it's not only meant for females, but it's also meant for all the genders, those who are oppressed or those who are marginalized by the dominant society. So in my opinion, I could easily say that even men, those who are suffering oppression, can be linked with this poem. So let's move to the poem. Before going through the lyrics of the poem, I just want to tell about small biographical details regarding Nigida Gill. So she is born and brought up in Britain, so that's why we consider herself as British Indian poet, and she has written some plays, and even she's an illustrator based in South England, and she has written and curated 7 volumes of poetry. And she is one of poet who is very active in social medias, especially Instagram. So if you search, you can see her, and she has got more than 6 lakhs followers. So she's one of the poets who engage her readers and engage her fans through social media. So that's why I love this poet a lot, because if you go to her Instagram, you can experience her poem. That's one of the biggest advantage that I found with Nigida Gill. And so I'm not going into the publications of Nigida Gill. However, let me read a few from her 8 volumes of poetry. First one is this: Your Soul is a River, which is published in 2016. Wild Embers, Poems of Rebellion, Fire and Beauty, which is published in 2017. And Fierce Fairy Tales and Other Stories of Stir Your Soul, which is published in 2018. Okay, so the rest of the things you can search, because she is a contemporary writer. You can search and find more about her by yourself. So let's directly move to the poem. So as I mentioned before, this poem is titled as Fire. Okay, fire means the spark inside you. So there'll be people around you who always demotivate you, or who always try to marginalize you by telling various reasons. So how can you react, or how can you respond to those oppressors in a best way? That's what actually you're going to learn through this poem. So this is a kind of motivational poem written by Nigida Gill. So I'm so impressed about this poem. So I think when you go through the lyrics and underlying meaning of all these lyrics, you will also get the same motivation. So let's go to the poem. So first of all, let me read the entire poem, and after that I'll explain. So Fire, remember what you must do when they undervalue you, when they think your softness is your weakness, when they treat your kindness like it is their advantage. You awaken every dragon, every wolf, every monster that sleeps inside of you, and you remind them what hell looks like when it wears the skin of a gentle human. So that's why I told you this is a kind of motivational poem. So let's go through, let's go a little deeper to each and every lines she written. So fire, remember what you must do when they undervalue. When someone try to undervalue, or when someone try to oppress you, or when someone try to marginalize you, when they think your softness is your weakness, when they treat your kindness like it is their advantage. At times we show or showcase our gentle side of our nature, or gentle side of us. At that time, some people, they'll take it as granted, right? So how can we respond to those people, those who are trying to take advantage of our softness or our tenderness? Because we don't like to hurt someone, right? People never likes to hurt someone, but there'll be some people who always likes to take the advantage of this tenderness of us, right? So in such cases, what we have to do, which is actually she mentioned in the second stanza. Listen here. You awaken every dragon. So when they try to marginalize you, awaken your dragon. Dragon means we all have learned id, ego, super ego of Freud theory, right? So there'll be some means a sort of animal inside of us too. But because of the ego which is dominating in us, we always try to suppress or subdue our animal nature or our fire, that hotness inside our body, right? We won't replicate that until we lose our tolerance or endurance. So, but when people try to exploit you, when people try to take advantage of your tenderness, at that time you have to awaken every dragon, every wolf, every monster. Show them your monster nature, show them your wolf nature, show them your ferocious side of your own nature. Then they will realize that how a hell look like inside a tender humankind, or gentle humankind, means human nature, means human's side. Okay, that's what actually we have to remember. When people try to exploit you, you have to showcase your wolf, your dragon, your monster, and show them that there is a hell inside you, inside your gentle human nature. There is a wolf inside your gentle human nature. There is a dragon inside your gentle human nature. So please never allow them to exploit you. Please never allow anyone to exploit you. So those who are feeling subdued, or those who are feeling oppressed, those who are feeling marginalized by the dominant society, you can take this poem as a motivation. Then you'll get that energy or spark of that fire, which is given here as a title, to respond well back. So this is all about the poem. So let me show you a video which is made by the writer itself. But in that video, what I need to tell you is this: you have to focus the colors that she used, means for the subtitles that she has given with the video. And not only that, you have to focus on the images that she used there. Okay, so let me show you the video.
Remember what you must do when they undervalue you, when they think your softness is your weakness, when they treat your kindness like it's their advantage. You awaken every dragon, every wolf, every monster that sleeps inside you, and you remind them what hell looks like when it wears the skin of a gentle human.
So I hope you got the idea. She used images of a dragon, a wolf, and a monster, right? So which is symbolizing that there will be some people who always subdue their emotion inside them. So when someone try to take your gentle nature as an advantage, or as granted, you have to show them your wolf, your dragon, and your monster, to teach them that there is a hell inside you too, and you can also respond properly and even better than them. Okay, so I don't know whether you noticed that colors of art means subtitles or not. If you have noticed, you might have seen when she was talking about dragon, monster, and the wolf, she used red color. Means she wants to give that depth means deep sense to those words. So though those words are simple, but those words have got a great heaviness or weight. So that's what actually she meant through that red color in the subtitle. Okay, so now let's move to some of the poetical devices she used in this poem. She used metaphorical images like wolf, dragon, and she was talking about oppressed oppressed or marginalized community, and she was telling them that respond back properly. People those who are trying to take your gentleness as their advantage, respond them back properly. And she also wants to tell that show them the real you and avoid your escapism of gentleness. Okay, don't try to escape from the troubles or such people, those who are trying to exploit you. Rather, respond them properly and they show them the real of you. So this is all about the poem. Thank you very much. Let me conclude today's session here, and I'll be right back with another session. Thank you.